Deterrence is a powerful concept in international relations. It is a strategy aimed at preventing adversaries from taking hostile actions by instilling fear of severe consequences. It relies on the threat of retaliation to prevent conflict. Essentially, it is about maintaining a balance of power where the cost of aggression is too high for any nation to bear. The idea is that countries will avoid attacking each other if they know the consequences will be too high. This concept has been a cornerstone of global security policies for decades. However, the world today faces growing tensions. Political, economic, and military pressures are mounting, leading to an increasingly volatile international landscape. There is talk of an Asia-Pacific NATO forming. Such alliances are seen as necessary to counterbalance rising powers and maintain regional stability. The situation in Ukraine fuels fears, with some saying Ukraine today, Taiwan tomorrow. This highlights the interconnected nature of global conflicts and the potential for regional disputes to escalate. These developments raise serious concerns about the future of global peace. The international community must navigate these challenges carefully to avoid catastrophic outcomes and ensure a stable, peaceful world. The United States has a long history of military involvement dating back to its very inception. From the Revolutionary War to the Civil War, and through both world wars, the US has often found itself embroiled in conflict. Throughout its existence, it has been at war for a significant portion of time, engaging in numerous conflicts across the globe. This includes the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and more recent engagements in the Middle East. This history, combined with its massive military spending, is a cause for concern. The US allocates a substantial portion of its budget to defense, often outspending other nations by a wide margin. Some worry that the US is too quick to use military force, intervening in international affairs without sufficient cause. Critics argue that this approach can lead to unnecessary conflicts and loss of life. Its current stance on Taiwan, hinting at military support, adds to these worries. The US has made it clear that it would support Taiwan in the event of a conflict with China, raising tensions in the region. This approach could increase the risk of a larger conflict, potentially drawing in other nations and escalating into a global crisis. The world watches closely, hoping for a peaceful resolution. Despite these concerns, there are reasons for hope. The United Nations, UN, plays a crucial role in maintaining peace. The UN Security Council works to prevent and resolve conflicts. It uses diplomacy, mediation, and peacekeeping missions to achieve these goals. The UN also promotes disarmament, aiming to reduce the number of weapons in the world. These efforts are essential in preventing another global war. China's rise as a global power is another important factor in the global landscape. Over the past few decades, China has transformed itself from a developing nation into a major player on the world stage. China promotes a policy of peaceful development, emphasizing harmony and stability both domestically and internationally. It argues that its growing strength does not pose a threat to other countries, but rather offers opportunities for collaboration and mutual growth. Instead, China emphasizes cooperation and mutual benefit, seeking to build strong economic and diplomatic ties with nations around the world. It has committed to never being the first to use nuclear weapons, a stance that underscores its dedication to global security and peace. China also plays an active role in UN peacekeeping missions, contributing personnel and resources to help maintain stability in conflict zones. These actions demonstrate China's commitment to a peaceful world order, showcasing its efforts to foster international cooperation and resolve conflicts through dialogue and diplomacy.